Go.
The game I chose to accommodate is Monopoly. Monopoly is a traditional and popular board game that could use some accommodations to help children with special needs. Monopoly is a game that helps children make deals, handle money, and trade. My first accommodation is to make everything bigger. For children who have visual impairments or for those who just have dyslexia, it will be difficult for them to read the cards or the just spaces on the board. For those students who have fine motor skills impairments, making the spacers bigger will make it more accessible for them to grab them and maneuver them around the board when it's their turn. My second accommodation is to change the die. Monopoly, like most board games, uses a traditional die. Some board games now use spinners, and some of those spinners even speak to you. Spinners are easy to read because instead of seeing the dots on the die, you see the number itself. This helps children who are not very strong in counting or simple math arithmetic, such as those who may be mentally challenged. Having the spinner speak to you also helps students who have visual impairments. But don't worry, if money is tight, you can make your own spinner out of the simple office supplies. If you're in the classroom, you have two options. One of the options is to use the smartboard. The smartboard will have a program that you can use for a spinner. The second option is the iPads. iPads, you can find apps for spinners that can talk to you too. My third accommodation is to simply make the amount of people playing the game smaller. Monopoly says that this game can hold up to 6 players, but for those children who get nervous and have social skills impairments like autistic children, it may be easier for them to leave the amount of players to 4, 3, or even just have a one-on-one game approach. My fourth accommodation is to change or rearrange the whole board. Monopoly is a very lengthy game. To help children concentrate the whole game, I would redo the whole board. Or if playing in a class, find a game to play on the smartboard or the iPad. I would also let the children help redesign the game by making it easier for them to relate to. What I mean by this is sometimes the spaces on the board the children don't understand. If a child doesn't know what a train station is, they're not going to be able to relate to that. I will let them have them say, my house, or something that they know in their neighborhood that they can relate to. A child or student in your classroom wants to be the dealer. Don't jump to the conclusion that he or she cannot because of their disabilities. To accommodate them while wanting to do so, I would use the game that you've previously made at home so that there wouldn't be as many pieces used or as many amounts of money used. This will help the child from not getting so overwhelmed. I also think it would be easier or a good idea to use money that we use every day. This will be a good stepping stone for those children who need more help in math and who need help with money. With all things considered, the Monopoly game could be useful for students with special needs and those students who do not have special needs. But some parts of the game are too complex for the students who do suffer from the disabilities. I believe with these accommodations, they will enjoy the game much better. I also believe that using the technology given in the classroom, such as iPads or smartboards, will make the lengthy game go by faster and will help them enjoy it more. Monopoly in general helps children learn how to take turns, winning and losing, the numbers, whether you use the die or the spinner, and bills, counting by tens, colors, and matching. I believe if you use this game in your classroom, it could benefit not only the children who have special needs, but those also who do not.